My name's Bill Fleckenstein, and I've been playing tennis since I was a teenager. For most of that time, I just played tennis, and then when I started to, got into my 40s, I realized I had to start working out to be able to keep playing tennis. And then, of course, as you get older, you have to work out harder just to be where you were a couple years ago. Tennis itself is a good way to keep your fitness because you can go out, assuming that you've done the gym work that's required to allow your body to hold up. You can play tennis for several hours, right? And so you're out there, it's aerobic, you're out on doing something for a long time that allows you to have fun but still exercise. What makes tennis such a great sport for me is the fact that it's fun on a lot of different levels. Just hitting the ball like against a backboard, I find enjoyable and therapeutic, much as maybe a golfer might like to go to the range. Plus you get the competition, which is fun. One of the things that I think is mandatory once you get to be your mid-40s or so is you have to have some sort of a workout program. I myself have had a number of knee surgeries, and I had both my knees replaced about 18 months ago. And so one of the things that I have to do, and I think anyone needs to do to be able to compete at any kind of a decent level, is you have to work quite hard on your fitness. I do CrossFit 3 or 4 days a week in addition to playing tennis so that I can be strong enough to be able to play tennis. If I hadn't started doing CrossFit about 7 years ago, I'm sure I couldn't play tennis, and enough things would have broken down, I'd just be a couch potato, So I have found it to be hugely helpful in battling the injuries that come along with wear and tear on your body. For me, it's been important to stay fit because I can see and I can imagine what happens to people that have an ailment and it derails them. And the first thing, you have a knee injury, and then all of a sudden your hip gets messy, and then you start striding differently, and then your back gets to be a problem, and then your shoulder hurts. I mean, these things are all interconnected. I mean, it sounds trite, but it's true. And so I think that if you don't keep working on your fitness, things will cumulatively break down. Whereas if you work on them, you can avoid that. And plus, again, you start to establish a mentality of, okay, how am I going to deal with this problem? How am I going to get around it? It's sort of mandatory to stay fit.